Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Adnan, your friend from Pakistan. So, today I am going to react to or review a song that has been recommended to me by a lot of friends who watch the other channel Tribals. But I always have to make sure that the things I feature there do not go against any of our guys' religious or cultural values. I do need to make sure of that. I think it's a perfect time for me to first review that myself because I've never heard anything about that song or the artist. At first, I thought it would be a band because its name was somewhat not, common. So I'm talking about Rain, and the song that has been recommended to me is Hi Rain. So I was able to get some information about the artist, and it appears to me that he is from England and he is just 32 years old. Wow. And singer songwriter, of course. So I was able to get what the song is about. I've never heard the song or its music, but I was able to get a look into its lyrics and the song meaning. So it appears to me that Rain suffered from some medical conditions, some and mental health conditions, we could say that. So he was having this voice from the age of 9, telling him to do things that are not good. He was hearing the sounds and he wanted them to be stopped. And one day, when he was just 9 years old, of course, he went to his backyard and screamed internally so loud to make those sounds, those voices stop to be stopped. Until back when he turned 15, and not only this time, not only he heard some voices but saw visual hallucinations as well. Yeah, so that's I can't relate to those things because I've never suffered from such things. But yeah, seeing those or hearing about those things makes me terrified. And at the same time, he tells us that he met a homeless man who sat down with him and asked him what is wrong. So Rain just told him about his condition and such things, but never telling him about his name or who he was. And that guy, the other guy, just tells him, "It's going to be all okay in the end, Rain." Yeah, that feels weird. Exactly. So I'm so excited to see what this artist has to offer, in this song, which is so personal to him. And there happens to be, I think, there could be some messages about not to ignore your own mental health and such things. So let's dive into this song and explore this artist, his artistic capabilities. But if you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated. So let's go now. Good thing they have subtitles for it. Wow. Most of the time, I really appreciate electric guitars over acoustic ones, but some people just play this so beautifully, like what he's doing here, that you just reconsider your options. Yeah, so this was the intro music just sounds so amazing. It does tell what the song is going to be about. The music is, of course, it gives you sad vibes, and let's see what there is more to it. Oh, he is
Hi
doing
there, Ren. It's
that
been a
thing
little
with
while. Did you
his
miss me?
hand as
Thought you
well.
buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through
So
this a
there are
million
two
times. Your civilian mind is
sounds,
so
two
perfect. You're always
characters
being lied
talking
to.
to Ren.
Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program. Rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see.
Wow.
I'll kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music.
Oh my god. Okay. So I see what he's trying to do there. He is trying to get us confused because yeah, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying his best to have that, to deliver that feeling to us, what he has been going through. The vocals as well. It's in the vocals, yeah, I could feel it because at one side you have this sound, the voice that is trying to be more authoritative, tells you to do things that you are not supposed to. And then there's this his own, I'm feeling that the other voices of his own, it's like we have these two hemispheres of the brain, the right one and the left one, which work very independently of one another. Sometimes we think too rational, but sometimes we are so dumb. So I feel these two characters are a lot different. And the vocals, oh wow, what was that in the beginning? I can't tell. It felt like yodeling to me, but I guess it was not. And that was just so done in a high pitch. The singer also happens to have that high pitched quality voice, but he's more like rapping than singing. So I am really curious if he has any song that shows his vocal capability at its best. So let's resume.
Music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics, or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me, that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius.
Wow.
Wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay
That's
it.
not God complex,
Music
for
is all
sure.
about the
No.
creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
Wow.
Do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die.
It really
Yeah, I
feels
call the
if
shots,
there
so
are
I
two
choose to
people
survive.
singing this
I'll tie you
song.
up in
Yeah.
knots when I lock you inside.
Definitely. Wow.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist,
What
father
is
of
that
lies.
thing?
Mustapha truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Hmm. Wow, that thing was incredible. The thing he was doing with his guitar, it really felt if electronic sounds are coming from that thing, and that's pretty unusual. And also about the lyrics, oh my God, he's into rap, as far as I could tell from hearing this song. But it would be a pity if he hasn't tried something else, something more, which gives him a chance to go on a higher level, vocally speaking. So he has a talent. Definitely, he does, with everything from his vocals to his music to the guitar. He is amazing. Wow. Yeah. And speaking from the lyrical point of this song, it's amazing. He is a poet. Yeah, he is. And what he wrote there about that thought, he just revealed the identity of that thing, that tells him what to do and what to not. That's just the temptation. And it has been around for as long as we humans have been. We could never really get rid of it. All we could do is just try our best to manage those things. So yeah, definitely this song is about having control over your urges, your temptations. So it's a great message in that song as well, and how those things which are personal to him, and how those things are just applied to just anyone in the world. Wow.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today.
I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower the man I've become when I sing
See?
from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climbing to different sides.
If I were to hear the song without seeing its video, I would have guessed if multiple artists are playing the song. It doesn't feel that the voice of that guy, it's not the same everywhere. We get a different variety and along with the characters that he's playing there. And I think this was the part where he mentions of that feeling, how he was able to, silence that feeling. And then at another point, it just comes out more powerful. And now this time it's more powerful, uh, thinking of having more authority over the true reign. Oh, oh, that. Wow, wow, ooh, wow, man. Wow.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It
Oh,
wasn't
that's
David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
wow. Okay, so this was really different than what I have been listening to most of my life. It's too different, more like it's from another world. Yeah, and it was good too, and both musically and lyrically and vocally. Wow, he has a talent. He a talent that is just gifted by God itself. Yeah, you can't just, we sure you could train your voices to do certain things, but you can't really change your voices, change your pitch. You could these days to some extent, but that would never match what is given to you naturally. So, yeah, this was all natural. What he did there in the end was necessary as well, because music is a form of art, and art is always about expressing yourself. It's not just about listening or hearing the sounds and dancing to it. It's not that, you know, and it's more about communicating with the creator. Sure, if we ever go to the gallery, art gallery, we see a painting and we just see its colors and such things, you know. We rarely go what's inside the mind of that artist that created that painting. So yeah, that is necessary, and what he did there was just to provide an extra insight into what made him write such song. As said before, I never thought I could relate to this song before listening to it, even though I knew what this song was about. But the things that he saying there or said there were universal, I guess, from the time of Adam to David to now. We still have people finding it difficult to silence those voices that are not healthy, and they fall into they fall victims, as he said. They always fall victim and do harm to others as well in that process. So yeah, we really need to take care of ourselves both mentally and physically as well. And how does one do that? Of course, that must be a question. Well, it's not that easy, but we could try. There are certain ways to do that, be it meditation or prayers, or if you are not into those things, you could still do it by trying to learn something new and keeping your mind busy. We have a saying here that an empty mind is always home to the devil. So yeah, that's true. If you don't do anything all day long, and you would certainly be inviting devil over in your mind. So it's necessary whether you hear music or try to learn an instrument or just do gardening, you could do that. Yeah. So that is very important to keep our minds and our bodies, engaged. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of mine. If you did, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to this channel for more content ahead. I hope you guys are doing great. See you again next time. Bye.